So I was using ChatGPT to write my pin descriptions and another tool to create my pins, and also I would track my URLs manually, and everything felt so messy. So I've decided to build something to simplify the entire process. Okay, so let me just go back a bit and explain the reason for me to create Pincraft. So basically, when I started blogging, it was fun. I really enjoyed creating the pins. But as a mother of two and a wife, and I also run my own business, it was difficult for me to be jumping between all these tools. Yes, the tools were there, it made my life a lot easier. At some point, I became very stressed, right? I even joined a school Pinterest group, and the coach was very great. He created tools actually that helped the process. However, his tools, which was very great, it was great, but it did not have everything I wanted. I wanted everything in one place. So that's when I decided, hey, I need to build my own. And also, I was not a very techie person. So I was like, this thing had to be easy enough for me to use. And if I could use it, then anyone else can use it. So out of just simplifying my entire process and just making everything easy, that is why I created Pincraft AI, right? So Pincraft AI basically simplified everything for me. I do not need to have several links open at the same time and jumping from between tools when I'm creating and scheduling my pins for Pinterest. Okay, so I would like to show you guys what Pincraft is all about. Okay, so this is Pincraft. Let me make my screen much smaller. Right, so this is Pincraft, and as you can see, everything basically is in one place, and the content generator is where you will basically do the bulk of your work. All right, and you have, so let us go into the content generator, and then I will just give a brief overview of everything else. All right, so this basically is a content generator, guys. It's very simple, very, very simple. So let me just quickly go through it. Let me just get a link from one of my blog, and I will just paste it in here, and you can paste several other pins. Let's say up to 20. Yes, I think it's up to 20 links here, and when you click add to text, it will go down here. If you use a tool that will help you find the best keywords, feel free to enter the keywords here. If not, you can just click on this button and it will give you the best keywords according to what's in your blog and your URL. Okay, right. So as you can see here, it has a highlighted. When it's completed, it will highlight you as an indication that the keywords are ready. So when you click on the global content and style settings down here, guys, this will allow you to do a lot. So basically, you can choose a voice tone, you can choose image style, and where you want to have the title for your pin. Can be bottom, middle, top, wherever, and you can choose a footer, right? So basically, you can put whatever you want here, or you can put your URL, right? And you can easily save the presets and load presets that you can save settings and simply go back to them when you are ready. Okay, now we have the Pinterest board sections. Okay, so the Pinterest board, you will have to, for this one, you'll have to type in the boards. So you don't have to use this. If you want to download a CSV file for your to upload onto Pinterest, then it's best that you use this and you get everything done in one place. So these here are some simple board names that I entered, and you can just type it here and add as you go. Okay, or you can do a bulk add, which is simply type in everything. Okay, right. And then from here, let's minimize this. See how everything has collapsed neatly. Then you create your pin. So you have your URL, you have your title, the description, and your image prompt. So if you want, you can take this and create your image elsewhere, or you can simply create it right from here. So I will just generate it from here. Okay. Okay, so now we have our pin, right? And if you really don't like this image, you can simply click on regenerate to get a different image. Okay, right. So what I would like to show you, this is a neat tool. So if you want several pins for this blog, right? All you have to do is click on select all, and you can even change the style. Okay, let's use bokeh style, right? And we can change the voice to something witty and humorous. It's up to you. And you click on batch spin, right? So this will allow this to change. So this will now change your title, description, your image prompt, and of course give you a completely different pin. Okay, but if you like this heading here, this title on this pin, you can just simply regenerate without doing a batch spin. Okay, so when that is done, we will regenerate the pin. Okay. Okay, so it's done, right? So as you can see, you have a different title, a different pin description, and a different prompt. So let us regenerate now. Okay, right. So it's done. As you can see, you have something completely, look at this. It's totally different, right? And you can simply click on download, and there you go. Okay, so I want to show you this neat feature here. Let's just remove this. Right, so remember I was talking about the CSV file, so you can simply click on Pinterest tool on. So when you click on Pinterest tool on, you can simply select your board and your publish date, right? So the date you'd like to have your pin publish, okay? And you select a board. So you can insert boards for in the pro plan, you can do up to 5 blogs, right? And in the free trial, you have 1 blog. So you have passive income. And yeah, I mean, this is so easy, right? So there you go. You have everything here, and all you have to do is select all again, and then you can export that selected Pinterest CSV file and upload it to Pinterest. Simple and easy. The image will go there automatically. Everything will be done for you. Okay, so let me go back out, and before we go into the mockup generator, let us go into the content tracker. So in the content tracker is where you can upload all your sitemap, right? So you upload basically all your links. So you can, as I said, over here, you can manage up to 5 blogs, right? So you'll see a wait here. So there's a 7 days wait or 7 days cool now, however you want to call it. So when you select blogs to load into your generator, so we have 3 here, and we can send that to generator. I'll show you, right? So after you create your images, etc. Well, after you create your pin titles and so forth, it will go into the waiting batch, and that will wait for 7 days. So it will not allow you to generate any more images or pins using that same link for another 7 days. Okay, if you want, you can pause something here, right? And that's a pause section, and you have trash, so you can delete pins inside here. Okay, so let me go back here, and we will send these 3 to the generator. As you can see, it took us directly to the generator right here. Okay, and then you can continue your inserting your keywords and continuing with your flow of work. So this is so easy. Okay, So let us go back to my files. So my files are, you can upload your own images here, and every pin that was created by the image generator, it will be saved into the file here. Okay, as you can see. And of course, you can have different folders right here as well. And you can download the pins from here and you can delete. So in the Pro plan, I think you can save up to 50 or 100 images. Okay, so let us go back out here. So now let us go into the mockup generator. So in the mockup generator, you can upload an image for your product. It can be a physical product or a digital product. All right, so let me see what I can find. Okay, so we have a coloring book. So we'll say so we have a coloring page. So I'll say this is a coloring page, right? And so I'm just showing you how you can, create this quickly. And this is the 4th of July, as you can see, something like this. We want photorealistic. It really doesn't matter really. And this is the Pinterest size we want. You can click and make some changes. Clean and modern is fine. Let's say free printable, and you'll use Cal Digital. And so that's it for the core mockup settings. And under here, we have the overlay text styling. So I will not touch on this as yet because I'll show you how you can make some changes after everything is created. So let us just minimize that one. Then we have the prompt flexibility. So basically you can change the presets here if you like, right? So cozy morning and clean minimalist, all these things, but I will just click on this right now. I will just generate the mockup. Okay guys, as you can see, look at this. Okay, so we all know that AI can mess up sometimes, so I don't like this. But before I make some changes here, let me go to the text overlay and show you what it can do. All right, so you see this? You can minimize the text, you can play with the size, the font size, and you can play with the color as well. See? Right, so you can, change the color, and even the footer over here, you can make this larger and you can change the color. As you can see, okay, you can even change the font, all right, and so forth. So you can do a lot of alteration and changes after you've created your pin. Okay, so still let us go into presets and let us look at cozy morning, and we will create our image, right? So basically it will override everything we have, so everything we selected in the core settings, and sorry, not download, will regenerate base image. Okay, all right guys, look at this. Okay, of course we will have to change the font, right? This is nice. You can change it to probably a cooler, yeah, something that is not as bright, because we want to give the cozy vibe. Make this much smaller, as you can see here, right? This is big. You see how big it can go? Woo, okay. So this is fine, and that basically, gave us this cozy vibe that we're looking for. Free printable, it's right here on the table. However, you can play around with this, all right? You can play around with this. It is really easy to use. It is fun. I like it. So guys, I built this to simplify my workload. If you're juggling tools, guys, this might help you too. We have a free trial, so you can easily go in and use it. Feel free to go in and try it. All right. And feel free to give me feedback. Yes, so guys, so feel free to jump on the trial because I think it is awesome. Okay, if you want to know how you can market, if you have a Etsy store or website and you want to know how you can get more visibility, please feel free to watch the video that's on the screen now. Until next time, bye.